Review of the book The One Thing, The Surprising Simple Truth Behind Extraordinary Results by Gary Keller and Jay Papasan. Few things can match the frustration of vigorous labor only to achieve mediocre results. In the book The One Thing, the author literally lifts the veil and ushers you to a place where one can actually succeed by focusing on the one thing. For a long time, I sought after facts on how I could find one focus and push toward achieving my dreams and accomplish my goals. At first, this looked like a daunting and mammoth task, and indeed it was. Rigorous research and consultation landed what today has turned out to be the most concise, simple, and effective book I've ever read. The One Thing is a bestseller that has appeared over 270 times on the national bestsellers list on Goodreads, and the book is ranked as one of the first 100 business books. It has taught me to master with simplicity the concept of focusing on what matters most, both in my personal and work life. I was pleased to learn that Gary Keller put to paper his years of experience as co-founder and board chairman of the Keller Williams Realty Incorporated. This institution tops the list of major real estate companies in the world. Additionally, his other popular books have sold over 2 million copies. Co-author Jay Papasan was an editor at HarperCollins Publishers, New York, who has co-authored several of Gary's other best-selling books and is an event speaker and business trainer. At the moment, Jay is publishing vice president at Keller Williams Realty Incorporated. The chapters of this book have become a daily, powerful resource and point of reference for me. I am now able to have a single mind towards success, and dedication and self-sacrifice are no longer options. Simply put, I am now that focused person you want on your team. I have been able to make myself a great deal of money, both as a single human resource for hire and as a member of work teams. The One Thing illustrates Keller's idea of being single-eyed with focused and unwavering commitment to one thing, focusing energy to break through hurdles and to get to that ultimate purpose. It is safe for me to conclude that Keller bases this life-transforming notion on statements by Curly and City Slickers. Certain individuals have summarized the principles outlined as obsession, but if that's what it will take to get things done, so be it. Keller, however, rejects the idea of work balance and says it is all lies. After applying the philosophy of this book with folks, that is, my associates who are employers, they are now assisting their staffs to be more productive through training, study groups, and tutoring. Sales have skyrocketed for sales teams, and after I did a few recommendations for social get-togethers, and the results have been phenomenal. By concentrating my energy on one thing at a time, I am now living a more rewarding life and building my line of business from strength to strength, solidifying my finances, deepening my faith, and nurturing my personal relationships to their full potential. Physically, I have even lost considerable weight and retained a good shape. Already I have lost more than half the distraction and baggage from my daily, weekly, and monthly schedules, all in a bid to focus on the one thing. Amazingly reduced are the number of text, email messages, tweets, and meetings which only distracted and stressed me out. The consistent demands of family and work are now all bearable. My work yields much more excellent results, completed before, and in the worst case, on the deadlines. My purse is no longer lean. Success in all forms has dawned, simply by sticking to the one thing. Simply by sticking to the one thing. Let me also mention that business books have become an interesting case. They are now ranging from pull-offs to something worthwhile, and the right ones can really help someone find the private and commercial success they're looking for. Successful people are usually movers, shakers, and action takers. The book does not only address an already converted choir to reaffirm fixed concepts, but offers true acumen and tries to widen the perspective of the reader. The book has some very fascinating offset lithographic twists. For example, all major ideas are written in red inserts. However, the most charming things are the pre-markings by Keller himself. Simply put, the important thoughts have been underlined in what appears to be pencil, just as though someone did it for me. Unfortunately, this has been a turnoff for some. Beyond any shadow of a doubt, as a young man, this book has and will continue working well for me and everyone who gives it a chance. So far, all he says works when and if I diligently apply it. The one thing has been a quick overview of simplicity. It is a motivating message and is a complete book taught by a motivational speaker you can't afford to walk out on, although critics say it lacks the captivating stories that would have strengthened the notion. Today I'm assured of outstanding results because I can focus on one thing. The more narrow my focus, better quality of my results. Disturbances and general philosophies are a thing of the past. The first parts of the book put forward 6 challenges to popular theories and defies them as not true. These are: number 1, everything matters equally. Number 2, success requires a disciplined life. Number 3, multitasking is good. Number 4, big is not good. Number 5, balanced life is required. Number 6, willpower is always on will call. For example, about multitasking being good, the authors say, multitasking is merely the opportunity to screw up more than one thing at a time. All in all, this is a good do-it-yourself book, and I have read several of similar books, but Keller and Jay have hit the spot. A great job well done. The book is well organized, has a single message, and employs common-sense examples to make it easy to read and understand. Most assuredly, I can endorse you applying the principles in this book. Therefore, be focused, work hard, have an all-out purpose, and make sure at the end of it there is some good pleasure and meaning.